You're most like Jesus when you're being humble. I'm Carl. I do a daily Bible study every day right here because some people think they have the Spirit. Some people say it's all about the Word. We know the Spirit and the Word is power. Spirit, Word, power. Today, as we're studying the Bible, we're looking at Psalm 131, Jeremiah 13, John 13. This is kind of a good one, but I'm going to go really quickly. When you look at Psalm 131, it looks short, but there's so much going on. In verse 2, the psalmist says, "Surely I have composed and quieted my soul like a weaned child rests against his mother." The psalmist here is talking about a baby who has old enough to not feed off the breast any longer, but still likes to be cuddled by the mom. And so there's this picture of a baby wanting to be near the mom, but is not needing anything from the mom other than love. And so the psalmist says, I've quieted my soul. I'm not at need of anything, but I am just receiving your love. In Jeremiah, we go on to look at Jeremiah. And this Jeremiah, man, we've been in Jeremiah. For those of you just joining us, it's been a wild ride. But in this story, man, this is what real prophets look like. There's a lot of fake prophets out there today, but there's only fake because there's real. Jeremiah, God told Jeremiah, go buy a waistband. And Jeremiah said, all right, I'll go buy a waistband. And he said, now go hide the waistband. So Jeremiah dug a hole, put the waistband in it. Then God said a while later, go get the waistband. And Jeremiah went and got the waistband. And then it says in verse 10, this wicked people who refuse to listen to my words, who walk in the stubbornness of their hearts and have gone after other gods to serve them and to bow down to them, let them be just like this waistband, which is totally worthless. For as the waistband clings to the waist of a man, so I made the whole household of Israel and the whole household of Judah cling to me, declares the Lord, that they might be for me a people. We see again, God is like, man, I wish the way you're clinging to those gods, you'd cling to me. Like a baby who wants nothing but love. But instead, you cling to these false gods, so you're worthless. And what does that mean? That means we're not trying to be big, not trying to be tough. We just need to be humble before God and love Him. Our final part of the study, if you read today, is in John chapter 13, the famous passage of Jesus washing the disciples' feet. And Jesus demonstrated His humility by just washing the disciples' feet. Listen, you don't think you need this from me, but when you just love being with me, Jesus is saying, I will wash you. And for those of you today struggling in your relationship with God, man, just be quiet, be still with God, and know that He is meeting the needs that you don't even know you have. Amen? I'm praying for you today. I pray that God would bless you in a remarkable way in your spirit. And go today knowing, be humble. You don't have to make a place for yourself. Jesus has already made a place for you. Amen? Hey, do me a favor. Give me an amen in the comments. Give me a like. If this has been of value at all, if you would just, you would honor me by just giving a like, giving a follow or a subscribe. And we'll be here tomorrow chopping up the word. Bye.